5 reasons. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 reasons the Miami Hurricanes will shock the world. They're going to shock the world and beat the Clemson Tigers this weekend, but it's not going to shock us Miami Hurricanes fans. I'm going to give you 5 reasons the Miami Hurricanes will defeat the Clemson Tigers this weekend. Before we jump into the video, I want to take a second to give a shout out to not only the people who follow me on YouTube, but also the people who have went a step and beyond and followed me on Patreon. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the Patreon and believing in the growth of this channel. Thank you so much. 5 reasons that we will beat the Clemson Tigers. Let's get it.
A special salute for the truth, Sean Taylor. See, everywhere I go, you know I rep that you. Orange and green from head to toe, that's you.
What's up, guys? Welcome to ND TV Canes all day. If you rocking with the you, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never, ever miss out on the video. And this is a good one because I'm going to tell you guys 5 reasons the Miami Hurricanes will beat the Clemson Tigers. Now, right now, Miami's a two touchdown underdog to the Clemson Tigers. But listen, as the week went on, as days went on, the more I look into this game, I think this game is primed and ready for Miami. Primed and ready for the taking. The opportunity is there. Will they take advantage of the opportunity? I think they will. They just got to do it on the field. You know, because I asked Clemson fans, why are you going to beat Miami? You know, this has to be said. I've got to say this. I asked Clemson fans, why are you going to beat Miami? Because we're Clemson. Again, that's not a good answer. Because Miami isn't ready for primetime games. Every weekend we've been in the primetime game, back-to-back College game day. Check the record. Or they'll say, because we beat y'all the last 2 times. Well, not only did you beat us, you destroyed us. And I'm not going to take that away from you. But you living in the past. Let's talk about what we got going on this week. And we got 2 new teams. Different personnel. Different changes in the coaching staff. Even you guys. New offensive coordinator. Come on. Don't think I don't know. I do my research. It's a new season. This is a new college football because of the pandemic. Things are different. So I'm going to open up y'all's minds. And I'm going to tell you why Miami's going to win this game. Reason number 1, there's no Death Valley advantage. Listen, we all know how intimidating Death Valley is. You go in there and you got Clemson running down and they're touching the rock and you got the fans going crazy. Oh! Hey, it's the pandemic. Like I said, this is a new season. Therefore, you won't be at max capacity. Therefore, there won't be a lot of crowd noise. There won't be a lot of crowd noise to really affect this game. Hey, it's a pandemic. Death Valley at night isn't the same during a pandemic. And you guys can admit that. You know it's true. So the first reason that Miami's going to win this game is because they're not going into a hostile environment. You know, I mean, yeah, y'all will have fans there, but still, it will not be the crazy ruckus crowd of Death Valley, man, running down the rock. Y'all know how y'all be doing it. It ain't happening this Saturday. You know, because of the pandemic, the restrictions, Death Valley will not be the normal Death Valley. Reason number 2, Isaiah Simmons not walking through that door. Isaiah Simmons is not walking through that door for this defense. And Miami, starting off with their tight ends, you've got to stop them. How are you going to, who's going to match up with Brevin Jordan? Who's going to match up with Will Mallory? Well, I will assume you guys are going to run a zone. And if you run a zone, then you got to worry about De'Aaron King in our running game. If you had Isaiah Simmons, I could see where moving Isaiah Simmons around would make a big difference. But you don't have that generational type of player on the back end of this defense. I mean, when you really look at Clemson, they're replacing several starters that went to the NFL. Isaiah Simmons being one of them. AJ Terrell. You know, y'all are young and new. And this is the beginning of the season. Normally, Brett Venables' defense, a Dabo Swinney team, they get better every game. They get better as the season goes along. But we're at the beginning of this season, baby. You got a lot of young players that has a lot of assignments that they're going to have to stop. Let's get to reason number 3. D'Eriq King. Now, I could look at stats. I could talk about different things, but there's a couple things I want to talk about. D'Eriq King's mindset is different than any quarterback I've seen here at Miami. Miami fans, let me know in the comments if I'm overreacting. But I watched this kid, and even day one he stepped on campus. You heard the players talk about his leadership, but seeing these games, seeing him score a touchdown, touchdown rings, y'all can have those. I got to look at the little iPad to figure out what the defense was doing when I carved them up. Listen, he's a strictly business type of quarterback. And I love that. And it's rubbing off on this team. I've seen it. I've seen where a lot of players are celebrating on the sideline, not D'Eriq King. He's talking to the coaches. He's talking to Rhett Lashley. This kid is ready. Another reason D'Eriq King, like I said, besides the athletic ability and besides what he can do with his legs, with his arms, is he doesn't put the ball in harm's way. He hasn't turned the ball over yet this year, and I think that streak will continue. And when you play a good team like Clemson, because Clemson is a good team, you can't give them the ball in turnovers. And I think the trend will continue. No turnovers for D'Eriq King. D'Eriq King will lead this team, will keep this team focused like I'm sure he has during the bye week. Reason number 3 that Miami will win this game is because D'Eriq King. Reason number 4, Lashley's tempo. Listen, Lashley, hey, if Lashley was running for president, he may get my vote, because let me tell you, we got to do anything we can to keep him at Miami. But Brett Venables, great defensive mind, great stealer of football signals. Oh, did I say that out loud? Listen, I'm just playing. Listen, he really is a great defensive coordinator, and Clemson has done a great job of keeping him there. Where Brett does a good job is, second and long, he's going to call a right play. Third and long, he's going to call a right play. Lashley's tempo, if it's like these first 3 games and we go, it doesn't give them enough time to steal signals. I mean, it doesn't give them enough time to call in the signals. They can call them in, but you got to remember, this is a young team. 3 new starters in the secondary. No Isaiah Simmons. This is a new team. So you've got to think that, especially on that back end, the communication is going to be key for this Clemson Tigers defense. And I think if Rhett Lashley's tempo is like the tempo that it's been, come on, Brett will have his times where you're going to see a play call and you're going to say, damn, Brett won that battle. But I think Rhett Lashley in his tempo is going to win some too. So the 4th reason I think that Miami is going to win this game is because of Rhett Lashley's tempo is going to be a problem for this young Clemson Tiger defense. Reason number 5. Woo-hoo! Reason number 5. Because nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about the offensive line of Clemson going up against the defensive line of our Miami Hurricanes. Now, the strength of the Miami Hurricanes defense is their defensive line. I feel like not only can they go 4 deep, but they can go 6 or 7 deep. And we're going to have a lot of guys rotating in, but we got our main guys, Jalen Phillips, Nesta Severa, Quincy Roche. Those 3 will have an impact on this game. Those 3 will have an impact on the game. Clemson, they're replacing 4 starters from their offensive line. Come on now, Seth. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 new starters? You look at their past 3 games where they haven't played anybody, Wake Forest, Citadel, and Virginia, they've already given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks. They've already given up 6 sacks on this season. So when you look at an offense that has lost receivers like T. Higgins and Justin Ross, when you look at replacing a damn near whole offensive line, and you look at how the offensive line has given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks already, going up against the strength of this Miami Hurricanes defense, y'all boys better get ready. Y'all boys better get ready. when I look at a matchup that I know that Miami's going to win, I look at that the defensive line versus Clemson's offensive line, who still has a lot to prove. So, guys, I just gave you 5 reasons why I think our Miami Hurricanes will defeat the Clemson Tigers. I think this is going to be a hell of a game. I'm not disrespecting Clemson because they're a good team. I just don't think this is the Clemson team of old. And I'm saying Saturday night, the stars will align, the games will be played, and Miami will come up with the victor. This game's going to go back and forth. Get your popcorn ready, because it's going to be a Trevor Lawrence touchdown. It's going to be a De'Aaron King touchdown. It's going to be a Travis Etienne touchdown. It's going to be a Cam Harris touchdown. It's going to be back and forth. Miami will end up winning this game. Maybe a Jose Borregales game-winning field goal? Hey, we lit over here for Miami. Big time game coming up this Saturday. I got my Miami Hurricanes. 5 reasons. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'm out. Peace.